Today I am gonna walk to the gym and do some cardio, and also I'm gonna walk the babies as per usual, and I'm gonna make a lot of the protein pudding stuff that I've been eating it quite a bit. I haven't prepped a ton. I've only done like a couple servings at a time, but I'm gonna do like a massive, like I shouldn't have to make this protein stuff for a while. So it's gonna be a fun little vlog. Let's hop to it. Finally got here. Finally, it hasn't been that long, but it's been hot because it's not raining and the temperature's warm. So I kind of regret my sweatshirt and rain jacket a little bit a lot. I'll see you inside. So I thought I would show you one of my more regular workouts that I've been doing. Not this exact thing, but in order to improve on the DEKA, what I've done is I've taken things that I struggle with and paired them together, and then been doing it like heavier, and then kind of doing like a superset or back and forth. First I started off with my cardio. I just wanted to get that out of the way. And so I've been trying to do around 30 minutes of cardio several times a week. I need to be doing more, but I have not transitioned to doing more. A lot of it is I love doing the row machine. I like doing the arc trainer if I ever go to the Planet Fitness, but I literally never go. I need to cancel that. I hate walking on the treadmill at an incline. Like, it's the most tedious thing in the world. So then I moved on to doing my DEKA prep workout. I started with lunges. I didn't do any weight. I had just done leg day the day before, and my legs were done. They were so done. I was so sore the whole time. That's a large part of the reason I did the cardio first. So then I'm rowing 250 meters, and then I'm doing 30 reverse lunges all the way down, putting my knee on the ground and coming up. So just working on doing that. And I kind of just used this as almost like a dynamic workout for the rest. Not really. I intentionally put this first, and it's also first in the actual DEKA. So, but it did work out that way, where this really kind of got me loose, and that was needed and nice. So then I moved on to doing the box step over. So I do not go up to 24 inches when I am practicing. I don't like to go up on my knees if it's a wooden box, because it just wrecks your shins. Like, so many bruises, dents. It's very painful. It doesn't even matter if you're as heavy as I am or if you're just a regular weight. Going up on your knee sucks. So I did my box step overs, and then I supersetted that with doing the medicine ball sit-ups. What I did to improve upon this, the sit-ups, I'm generally pretty fast at, and then I'm also pretty fast at like the dead ball overs. I did the men's weight. So anything that I'm already like really fast at, I just did more. And then we'll get to the farmer's carry, but I'm not fast at that or great at that, and my grip strength is weak. So I've been doing heavier weight to try to make the actual weight we're supposed to do feel like trying to like trick myself into doing it. And hopefully that works. I have a DEKA coming up, so we will see how that goes. So doing my step overs, hopefully eventually I'll be able to do the 24 inch, just a regular step over, but I just do not feel confident doing a 24 inches. So I've watched other people do it that are my height. They're sometimes even a little shorter, and they usually don't have a problem doing it. And I think it's my stomach is still big, and I may have like some limited mobility in my hip flexors that are stopping me. I didn't really think about that until Eunice did the video she helped me with, and she was talking about that and like doing that step motion. So I've been doing that too a little bit, like when I warm up, bringing my knee up high and straight, just trying to improve that mobility. Then I did the ski erg, and I supersetted that with the farmer's carry, and I just went really heavy with the farmer's carry. I think I did 50 pounds, but I may have done 45 pounds. I'm really not sure. My goal was just to not do 40. So I did not do 40, and I wanted to do heavier. So, and then looking at this now, I had a goal of doing it for 60 meters, but I know that this is more like 30 meters each up and back. So it was more than that, but that's all good. And then just doing the ski erg. So
last time I did a DEKA, I was really squatting down, and then I was talking with Eunice about it, and Eunice had more of a hinge. She wasn't telling me not to squat, but I wanted to just see what feels better, and I think it just depends. I think it depends on how my lower body and my upper body feels. This day, like I said, my lower body was toast, so hinging with a slight squat, like a slight bend, but mostly just hinging, felt really nice, and so that's what I did. And so then I moved on to doing those dead ball overs, and I just did the men's weight here, so it's a 60-pound ball. Oh, then I just did the bike, but what did I do? I did 15 calories each time, and that just takes me forever. I really need to work on this bike. It's probably, at this point, it's probably my weakest point going through the DEKA. So second to my weakest point for sure doing the DEKA is the endurance to get my heart rate up and then maintain it the whole time. So that's a struggle. Then next to that, it is the stinking bike. My legs are just fatigued. I don't push myself. Once I get to that bike, it's like I stop pushing myself as hard as I could or as hard as I can. And that's something I just need to work on. And part of it too, I can't remember who I was talking to about this, but they're like, we just hit a wall. Like you go all out and then you hit a wall, and that's what that is. And I'm like, that is what that is, I guess. I'm hitting the wall and it's hitting back. So then I moved on to my final little superset, and there was some good music playing. So I'm sure I have weird movements. This entire video has been sped up. So I think I put everything in 200, and then there are parts that are faster. So everything you're seeing is sped up, just so you know. So I was very happy that this day I realized that I could do jump backs and then jumping up for my burpee. So that made me happy. It's still have a long way to go for those burpees, a long way, but it makes me happy. And then I did not do a RAM or anything. I was just kind of working on, like I said before, getting my heart rate up and then continuing to move. And burpees get my heart rate up. Burpees get my heart rate up a lot. So that's good. That it does. I've been working a lot on my burpees, and like I said, I have so much work to do. And I am ready to do it. I'm ready to do the work that I need to do in order to move forward better and stronger. So let's get it. Well, I guess I just got it.
Well, I'm all done working out. That was a lot. The hub is working out across the street, so he came over while I wrapped up my workout, and now we're just gonna drive home. So
my hat was just covered in sweat. So this day, my husband and I decided to do that salmon again. So I made the mango salsa. I'm losing a lot. I have lost quite a bit of footage. I'm not sure where it went. So I did the pudding, and then I did this part of the meal, which is just the mango salsa. I thought about adding pineapple, and then I didn't. So I will link this again down below. I linked it last time, which I was just eating leftovers. So we've been making this quite a bit. And then as far as the meal prep, I filmed a meal prep for today. But after I prepped everything and I'm like, geez, ready to share it, I'm like, what if this stuff is terrible, or it doesn't fill me up, and I think it's terrible. So I just decided to wait, and then I'm sharing this instead. So I put all of the ingredients for the protein pudding in my blender, and I usually break it up into two just because I have a really sucky blender. And then I mix it all up, and then I refrigerate it, just like Greg Doucette says in the video. I will tag that video above. Just to go back, I am going to share those meal preps because a lot of them are first-time recipes. Like one of the creators, I just found their channel not too long ago, and I'm pretty excited about trying their recipes. But what if they're terrible meals to meal prep and you need to make them like the day of, or what if they're not feeling, or what if I think it's gross? Like I want to be able to share that. And yeah, so I'm gonna eat my meal preps and then report back. This salmon dinner is delicious meal prepped, and it is delicious every time we have it. We love it so much. This is my prepped pudding for the week, and I do this every week now. I make this pudding. I have pudding almost every day. It's awesome.
Here is all of the pudding. Thanks, Emily, for my cute little Tupperware things. She got them for me for my birthday a few years ago. I guess a little over a year ago, something like that. Sweet baby girl. Sweet baby girl. Yes.
I don't like to film that much when I'm walking just Chipper because she typically likes to go fast. So we just focus. We focus and we walk fast. Now, I did get distracted by this crane. Can y'all see it? But then we got our walk done. Chipper and I walked about 3 miles, and then I walked Julio, and Julio and I walked about 3 miles. So we walked quite a bit this day. I don't always walk that much at one time with them, but we enjoyed it. It was like a really pretty night. There's actually a storm coming, and I don't know why. It just made everything like, I don't know. It was just cool. It was like a full moon, and like the wind was blowing, and the sky was like wicked. It was pretty awesome night. So Julio and I love walking distance. So Julio likes to walk really far. Chipper is not as interested in walking really far as she is in walking really fast. So we typically will do a similar distance, but sometimes Chipper gets a very fast-paced walk, and sometimes Julio gets a very long walks. He loves them, loves them. It makes him happy.
So me and Julio are out. I walked Chipper a little earlier, and I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna eat some pudding, some protein pudding, and that's gonna be the vlog. So I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time.